Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Tangle Teacher. And we are going to get another tangle from Mary Burrows. And I apologize that I don't have step outs yet for this. I will draw them as soon as I can. And the previous one, they will be drawn as soon as I can and get you step outs to these. I think I've got 4 tangles by Mary Burrows. She's a student of mine in my class on Tuesdays at the library, and so they're not published anywhere, so they're unpublished tangles, but we will be the first to publish them, and you'll find them on my blog at Inkidoodles.com. So hopefully we will see those as these come out. So this one is called Trispi, and I love the way it looks. And I've done it on a tan tile or a Renaissance tile with black and cream, and on a black tile. And I am going to do it on white because I've had requests that I video on white because it's hard for some people to see when it's not videoed on white. So I'm going to do most of them on white, but you'll see some samples on other colors. So I'm going to use a regular Zentangle tile, and we're going to put dots in the corners. I know that's kind of light and you can't hardly see it. We'll come in a little bit. And then I'm going to do my border. And then we're going to divide this because Mary loves grid tangles. And so these tangles that I'm going to show in the next little while are all grid tangles. I'm sure you could do some of them a little freehand, but this has been fun for me to do them as a grid. And so I'm going to grid with my pen. And this one was gridded on the diagonal in pencil. Well, we'll grid in pencil. So we're just going to grid down the center and across like that, so we have 4. And then we're going to grid again in half this way and then in half this way. So we have a nice little grid on our tangle. Now we're going to take our pen to start this tangle, and we're going to put an X in the center of that grid. And we could go ahead and do these X's in all these spaces. So that they are all gridded out. And now we're going to come, don't you just love when you can speed up a video and make it go faster? So now we're just going to come in and we're going to do some spirals, and we're going to start in the center, and we're just going to spiral out. When we come to our edges, we're just going to make it look like it goes all the way out. So let's come in a little bit so you can see. We're going to start with our spiral. Even on this one that has no line down through it, we're going to see that pencil line, and we're going to stop there. And I'm going to do I'm going to do all around the outside border. And we're just coming to the end, our last one on the outside row. So you could see you could do this as a border, and then do something in the center if you hadn't put your X's in there. But we're going to go back, and I'm going to change colors because Mary loves color. And so I'm going to change to a brown pen. I think that probably the majority of Mary's tangles are done in multicolor pens. That's just one thing she loves. And so her step outs are usually multicolor. Her examples. So I'm going to put a little brown here in the center. The key here is to always remember that invisible line there on the where you put your border and your string, that you don't go over it. And I love how that turns out. And now we're going to do a little shading, and that really makes this particular tangle give it a little pop. So I'm just going to take my pencil and I'm going to highlight my border, inside border and my outside border, by giving it just a little bit more pencil. And then I can take my shading stump and I can blend this out. And in, and I get a great look. I love this tangle. Simple, yet absolutely gorgeous. We can look at it done on the white and on the brown colored tile. I should say on the black with white, on the white and on the brown. Beautiful tangle. This one I just did my squares a little larger, so my circles are a little bit larger. So you can really have fun with this tangle. Thanks, Mary, for Tripsy. It's a great tangle, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Thanks again, and have a great day.